North Carolina. I've been here about a year and a half-ish, and haven't really been doing a lot of lives lately, but I still am creating. So I love coming on here because it makes me get on a live. It makes me come on and create. So I put a poll out this morning on my Facebook page to do this nightstand or a lamp with a Decoupage Queen Poppies paper. This one won. About 65% people chose this one. So this is what I'm going to do. Some people were commenting that they wanted to see the lamp purely because they don't think I can get this done in an hour. Honestly, I could probably have this done in about 30 minutes.
Do you not? You all don't know.
Fast.
Please. She could probably do a whole house in an hour. Are y'all crazy?
I could probably do both projects, but I'm going to take my time on this one and relax and just enjoy the moment. So this is the Skinner paper. This is Fayetta. I love this release. This was what, 2 years ago? Year ago?
Last year.
Last year? Okay. Yes. Anyway, this is by Andy Skinner. He has a whole line of fairies. Actually, he calls them angels, but to me, they kind of look like fairies. But this is what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to do it on this nightstand. The only prep that I did was I filled in this little line here with some just a regular wood filler. And allowed that to dry, but we're going to go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it down on the table so you can see it up close. And some of the things I'm going to try today are I've never really kind of done on a nightstand kind of thing. So, and they need to be laying down to dry. So we're going to give it a whirl. So let's lay
my
this down.
echo's going to stop in just a minute, y'all. It's because we have Shannon's both cameras on. It'll stop in just a minute. Do you want me to change the camera now, Shannon?
Oh, yeah, I can still talk. Okay, so this candle, I'm going to take off. I'm going to put a crystal knob on that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ta-da! So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. What I'm going to do, just in case I need to get my door open, I'm just going to tape it real quick because if I take the handle off, sometimes I can't get the door back open. So...
Yeah, right, sorry,
so
guys. We had to have both of Shannon's cameras on, and it was weird, but the echo should stop now. We've muted one of our cameras.
Oh, it was echoing? Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, they were getting an echo from me because they could hear both of the cameras. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of painter's tape here because if you guys follow me at all, you know that I can get a little sloppy and a little messy. So I'm just going to be proactive and just go ahead and tape these off real quick. I know Terry probably remembers, I don't know, it was a couple years ago or 2 years ago, whatever, I was doing something and I was using the pink colored flakes and I was like, oh gosh, I hope I don't make a mess. And then I blew something off my project and the flakes were sitting there and I blew the flakes
specifically
everywhere.
even said, don't sneeze, don't cough or anything like that. But as she was cleaning up, she blew and we both kind of went, oh, whoops.
Yep. And I had colored flakes falling for the next 24 hours, I believe.
We have Teresa Renee Art here and we also have Megan Fuller here. Welcome.
Oh, hello, ladies. Okay, so typical Shannon, I just spilt my primer already. Yeah, well, you know, I definitely fit in your crazy crafting crew, chaotic. Because I mean, okay. Anyway, I'm going to use the Pentart acrylic primer because this stuff it dries fast. It's perfect for a nice layer underneath your decoupage paper. All right, but you definitely want to stir it. Stir, 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 because all the good stuff is on the bottom. You want to make sure you stir it. Okay. Now, you can either take a brush and brush it on. You can take your dauber and daub it on, whatever. But it does dry pretty quick. So that's why I like to use the primer. Acrylic primer by Pentart. Oh, and for those of you that don't follow me, or that do follow me, don't know this yet, I do a Pentart playbook where I'm breaking down each and every Pentart product. I started January 1st, and this month I'm on glues. I just did one for tacky glue, but I tell you all about it. What I want to do real quick is I want to make sure I don't get any paint on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of Vaseline on there, and I'm going to use a little paintbrush. And I'm just going to stick it on. This won't hurt anything. It's just going to protect my little
Also, you all
hands here.
make sure you guys check the description, because what Shannon's talking about, all the way you can find all of that information is in the description, and also some other good information on Shannon. So her YouTube is in there. So yeah, make sure you check the description. Y'all, I know don't look at the description, but you really should. There's good information in there.
You know, that's funny. Most people just will either watch the video or they'll read the description, like one or the other. It's like most
One
people
or the
won't.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. The readers will read, and the visuals will kind of watch. Okay. Now, I'm noticing now that my filler is not 100% perfect, but that's okay. At least it's going to not allow the paper to sink in like it would have had I not used the filler. All right, so I'm going to clean up just a little bit because, I mean, Teresa, she knows what a slut.
Teresa did something.
What a messy crafter I am.
Teresa was on last Saturday, and she did something. She was painting. Was she painting with black or something? And she was like, "Oh my gosh, my hands! It's like Shannon."
I didn't see that. I was in Alaska actually last week because I was on my 30th wedding anniversary cruise.
I know. I love the picture you
it.
sent me. I love the. I was like,
yeah.
"Oh my goodness,
I
what
totally
is this beautiful?"
I'll have to go back and watch that. That's funny. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little dryer real quick because it does dry pretty fast, but we're just going to help it. And I have before put my decoupage medium right on top of this a little wet. And I've never had a problem with it, but I'm just going to go ahead and let it dry. You can already see where it's starting to dry. This acrylic primer by Pentart is the real deal. Sometimes I'll do 2 coats, sometimes 1 coat. What I'm just looking to do is just brighten the paper up just a little bit. If I put it on top of this dark background, it won't have the look that I'm going for. All right. All right, I got to slow down. Slow down, Shannon. Okay, next we're going to put Fayetta right here. And ironically, well, not ironically, she fits absolutely perfect on this door. So I can cut these sides perfectly. Like the width is absolutely perfect. What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to make sure that I have the proper line across here. I'm just going to score it real quick by folding it down. And then I'm going to do it again down here on the bottom. So I can go ahead and cut it. I'd rather cut it than sand it later.
So Luann says Shannon's teaching series is good to refer back to on products.
Oh yeah, she talked about the Pentart, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and all of it. I also include, if they go to my blog, there's a they can download a page for each project or product, so they can take notes when they watch the video. Most videos, they're anywhere from 1.5 minutes to 5 minutes. It just depends on how much information there is on that. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Now let me cut the sides. Yeah. I absolutely love. Andy Skinner is very, very talented with his work.
And each one of these, he watercolored. So these, I mean, I was in love with the entire collection. Did we lose Shannon? Uh-oh, what happened?
I froze, huh? Oh, there we go. I'm back.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know what happened.
Whoops, wrong one.
Well, the good news is if we lose that one camera, I can always stand it up and work the other way.
That's true.
All right, so it's going to look like this. Oh, I just love it. And I'm going to definitely leave this brown because I think the brown just blends perfectly with this paper. Even though I'm going to change the paper a little bit, it's still going to be absolutely, I just can't wait. I'm excited. I really need a step stool because I need to be a little taller so I can see it better. All right. Now, the Pentart Decoupage Varnishing Glue. I'm choosing to use matte. It really doesn't matter. Generally on the bottom, on the base coat, but on the top coat, you want to make sure you use whichever one you want. If you want it to be shiny or matte. All right. So I was talking before I froze. I was saying that I love Andy Skinner and all of his designs. He's very talented when he, like with this line of his little angels that he calls them. And I think my favorite has to be that armoire. I forget what her name is, but.
When you sent that to me, I sent it to Yvette and I was like, holy cow. And she was like, holy cow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Well, you know, I was just with that. I had that armoire, and I was like, "What am I going to do with it?" And I was like, "I can't just paint it." And then it just came to me because I knew I had that giant paper. I'm like, "Oh, I wonder how this will look on there." And whew, well, I was quite pleased. There we go. Ta-da! Ooh, now the line that I covered or I filled in, I can see it here. That looks kind of neat. It has like a kind of a ghost effect. I've never seen that before. Huh. I like it though. It adds a little bit. It looks like it's framed in.
Okay, you did something else. Was it the cloche or something? And you did something and we seen a face like in the mirror. Do you remember that, Shannon? Do you remember?
Oh, I did a double-sided. I did a reverse decoupage.
And we were like, oh my gosh, it looks like it. You could see something through it. I don't know. She has hidden talents, y'all.
Well, I don't know if it's that or if I just am not afraid to just try do new things. And I've thrown a few projects away in my day. All right, I'm just going to put a light coat on here because we need it to dry before we can do some of the stuff that I'm going to do. But for the next part, it does not have to be dry. But this is where I'm going to get a little crazy. I was thinking, I'm like, when I came up with this idea about doing this paper on this nightstand, I was like, okay, well, that's only going to take me 5 minutes to put it on. How am I going to decorate it? How am I going to make it stand out? Because the wings are beautiful, you know, the dandelion and her hair, she's just got the cutest little face. But I'm like, her outfit's super cute too. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using the fabric hardener. And let me show you. I was playing yesterday and I took some fabric and I think I'm going to fabric her whole dress. So I tested it because I wanted to make sure, of course, before it came on live camera. And that was before I thought about maybe doing the lamp. And then, so this morning I was like, well, maybe I should do the lamp because maybe nobody will like the clothes on the doll or on, you know, Fayetta. But I'm like, you know what? I let everybody vote and everybody voted for this. So we're going for it. All right. So I'm taking fabric hardener. I'm gonna need a bunch. So I'm going to fill it up to about right there. I can always make more. Now, how I got that pink color, it was pink gold. What I did was I mixed in some of the mica, the rose gold. So let's go ahead and do some of that. Whew. Every time I open the mica powder, there's always a poof of smoke. Yeah, poof. All right, I probably put a little too much, but that's okay. So now we're just going to stir that up. Actually, and it's still poofing, but it does mix.
It's not as bad. Was it, Shannon, was it velvet powder or was it flakes that you blew? I can't remember.
Oh, I blew the flakes, but I've also made a ton of a mess with the velvet powder. So I've done both. But that one time it was a pink flake, so that I blew it and it went up in the air and was everywhere for a while.
Because you were you were like in the middle of moving. And
yes.
You had like a makeshift setup and everything. And it was like, it was flying
I was sitting in
around.
a child's chair. Yep. Yeah, I was sitting in a little child's chair because I forget. I don't remember why, but I was on a kid's table. So I was, it was just, fun. All right. So there is the mixture. Let's scooch this out of the way just for a second, just so you can see. Now, the next part, what I'm going to do is I just have this lint-free cloth rag, and I'm just going to start cutting pieces, dip it in, and then put it on.
That is going to be so awesome.
I hope so. All right, so I'm going to stick it in. Oh, you know what? I should probably get some gloves on because this will be messy.
You're going to put gloves on?
I know, right?
You know what?
I get tired of scrubbing my hands, so I've learned. I've ordered all kinds. I've got pink gloves, black gloves, blue gloves. So I've been trying to glove up a little bit. Okay, so I stuck it in there, and I'm going to just swish it around. And then you'll notice the fabric is now saturated with, it still is kind of white, but that's because the fabric hardener is that color, but it'll dry different. But look at how pretty that is. So now what I need to do is I need to just kind of stick it and we're going to mold her fabric of her dress. And this will stick and this will stay. I've done this a few times with different projects, or not on like this, but I did it on some ghosts and stuff, and it does stay hard and it will stay on. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut a few more.
Luann says this is a neat idea. It's going to look so cool 3D like that.
Oh, yeah. You wait till you see what else I do. I'm like, oh, I can do this, and oh, I can do that. I've got a whole little thing of ooze, but we'll see how far we get. Okay, do some more.
You know what I'm so surprised about? How clean your tablet is. Your keyboard.
Oh, you can't. Well, there's polka dots everywhere. There's stuff on the screen. Yeah, yeah. I did. Well, I took it on the airplane with me, so I did clean it a little bit because I didn't want people, if they saw it when they're walking by or behind me, to see that it was really messy. I should move it a little bit because knowing me, I'll spray or spill or. Okay, so I want to have a little bit more wrinkles here, so I'm just going to kind of push it up because to me it kind of looks like like a chiffon, not a chiffon, but I don't even know what the word is, but one of those dresses that kind of have the sparkles that have the little wrinkles in it. So I want it to show like that.
I think you're right. Chiffon. That chiffon fabric.
Yeah, like that pink, like the kind of thinner but sparkly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Right. I'm going to cut that down. There we go. And then once it dries, which won't be during this live because this will take a while to dry, I'll probably highlight it a little bit, where the crinkles are, just to bring out a little bit, but nothing Nothing too dramatic because I want it to kind of stay in that monochrome, you know, that tone that it is, like sepia, I think it's called. Okay, so look at that. Her little dress is pretty much, oh yeah, look at that. That's kind of cute, huh?
I like that.
Okay, so now I have to do, we want to do something cute for like that ribbon part. I don't want to use the same thing. So I'm going to take my gloves off and let me show you some of the ideas that I had. Okay. Oh, okay. So first off, I was thinking I have this ribbon here, so I can use a fabric hardener and put that cute ribbon on here. I have pink ribbon that we can use too. The pink would be really cute too. Maybe twist it and put that on. I have some of that light modeling paste that I made through a lace stencil. I could put that on. But I think I want to use, because of the dress, I think this one's going to match the best. I don't know. What do you think, Terry? You think this one is the pretty one? This one will look good with that?
I like that one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Okay. Cut that. Oh, shoot. I'm just going to use plain old fabric hardener for this one because I don't want the color to change. So here we go. I'm just going to do it in my hand.
She takes the gloves off, y'all.
I know. I don't know why I did that. Okay. All right. So mushing it all together. Now, I've never done the fabric hardener with the ribbon before. Normally, I kind of just leave the ribbon flow, but I think I really need it to be stiff because I need it to stay. Let's see.
Hello, Miss Kathy. Hello, Sheila Teagan. Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if I like that ribbon. It's the ribbon needs to. I'm just at a loss because I'm a little bit shorter than I want to be for this. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right answer. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side for a minute. I'm going to wipe my hands. And use a little baby wipe. Okay, so we're going to revisit this in a minute, what we're going to do here. Let's talk about the wings. Now, the wings, I want to bring to life. And the way I'm going to do that is, when I was doing my Pentart playbook, I showed how to use the gel paste. And you can run it through a stencil, and it just brings out the design. So we're going to use this on the wings. See that? And it's just going to bring it. It's going to bring it to life. So we're going to use my little stencil here. I use this one all the time. It's teeny, but I absolutely love it. I wish I could find a bigger one. Now, I don't want the polka dots to come off of the wings. I try to keep them on the wings. So, and I'm going to use a silicone blade. I either use this or sometimes I'll use a palette knife.
Hola, Maricela. What about lightly braiding the ribbon, then use the hardener, says Denise.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
You need a step stool.
I know. That would be great.
Yo, I can see Shannon because of her other camera, and she's just a little bit shorter than, so she's having to like tiptoe and stretch to see.
All right. Let's pick this one up and.
Oh, it's gonna look so good.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh,
that looks nice.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Just enough. I don't want to add a lot of color, so I'm just using just the gel paste. I love this one, and I recently did this one. I think about, I guess it was last month I did this one in the Pentart playbook. It's like, I just talked about different ways to use it. All right, now I'm going to finish right up here. I had thought about putting the, where is it? It's right it's here. The glitter paste underneath it, but I think this gel paste is going to do the trick.
I think so
I think
too. And then
enough.
it's just going to give you that just enough of like shine and sparkle whenever there's sun or light or, you know.
Yes, just enough. Okay. Oh, how did I miss some? Hold on. I guess because that angle. Let me go back and add a little bit more. That'll dry, and it's going to just give those wings just enough, just a little extra. Perfect. And also, when it dries, if I feel like I need a little bit more, I can also use the transparent contour liner just to frame it in. But I have one more idea for that once this dries. So we're going to let that dry for just a minute before we add something else to it. Okay. I'm still going to go back and I'm going to do her shoulder, but we're just going to wait a minute. I might even just take, what if I just use just regular white? I don't know. We'll think about it. So next is her hair. Thinking about maybe putting a ribbon in her hair, or I have a cute little bow, which would be darling too.
Oh, that would be cute.
But then I was thinking, how cute would this be to take some of the gem glue and put like oops, it's sticking my finger, pearls, like a pearl headband going down. Oops, they're sticking to my fingers. Whoopsies. Or something like this with the pearls.
Ooh, I like that.
The pearls?
Yes.
Yeah,
but
the
do
pearls
you have
they just
what about are they going to get smaller going down or how's that going to look when
I'm not sure. I have a ton of pearls, so I
Oh,
can
there you
either
go.
that. Yeah, or I can even if I did the bow, I could put, pearl in the middle of the bow, but I think that'd be too much. But I can also do headband of ribbon with a couple, some pearls. But I don't know. I kind of like just the pearls. Just a pearl headband.
Pearls.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that real quick. And then we're going to also put the baby pearls. I'm going to put a couple baby pearls in the wings. I think that'll just be super cute. Just a couple of them. But I'll do that. I'll do one more. And we'll finish that in a minute because I don't have a really good angle for the pearls for those. But I know I can do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use gem glue. And it is here. I know it is because I put it here.
Luann is saying pearls. Pamela is saying just the pearls.
Okay, perfect. And I'm going to do that as soon as I find out where my gem glue just rolled to. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go. So this is the Pentart gem glue. I'm going to be covering this in the Pentart playbook, but maybe I'll use this footage for it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I'm just going to, this stuff works really good for adhering little doodads to your projects. And I use this, but I also use the heavy body gel. Love the heavy body gel. So this is partially why I wanted to lay this project down, because I knew I'd have a bunch of things rolling around. And
oh, could you imagine trying to keep, you'd need at least 6 hands.
Oh, okay. Boop. Yeah, so I think I'll start going and then go some smaller now. I'm trying to see. The Facebook lags a little behind, so I can't really see what's going on yet. Now, obviously, with these, 3D parts on this nightstand. It might not be for a, small child because they might start, picking things off, but it would look really cute in a baby's room.
I could just see
But I guess
their little
could be glued
fingers
back on.
The little fingers trying to scratch it off.
Right. And then we don't want choking hazards for the children.
No. Gotcha, Dale. Thank you. Donna Sue says, I love it with the pearls.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it does look kind of cute. It just caught up on Facebook, so I can see it now. Oh, but see, I got a big space here, so let me see if I can fix that. See, it's stuff that you don't notice until you see it on camera. I got a space there. We'll put a video one. Oh, get in there. All right. And I believe the gem glue dries clear. I don't think it's translucent. I think it's clear, but I'm not sure because I don't really remember, even though I've used it. All right. Yeah, so you can hear a noise in my background. I apologize about that, but that's I'm in my studio. I have that water softener thingy or whatever, so it's purifying the water now, of course, when I'm going live. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit more, just a couple maybe not.
Lourdes says, hi, everyone. Oh, I'm so late. Was mesmerized by 2 adorable fawns by my house.
Oh, nice. All right, I think that's enough. Now I just put a couple extras on the wings. I think that's good. Now I still need to figure out the dress. I think once this dries, it'll be really pretty because it's going to look a little darker. So it'll actually look like fabric. Right now, it kind of looks like a big glop of stuff. But I know it's going to turn out. It's going to look prettier. All right, how much time? Oh, I still have. I've got plenty of time. I might have to start the lamp.
Shannon, Lourdes says, Shannon, thank you so much for all the amazing Pentart videos on YouTube. Learning so much.
Oh, good. Yes, she comments all the time, so I appreciate that. So I know that somebody's watching them. Okay, so I'm putting glitter paste on the dandelion. I was trying to figure out the best way to get the dandelion to kind of be a focal point. And I think the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use the glitter paste, and I chose to use the iridescent one. There's different ones, but I like this one. It's going to dry clear, but it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. All right, so what do you think? Do you think this is enough pearls on the wings? I just have a couple just to kind of bring in the headband. You think that's enough?
I like the hint of them. What do you guys think?
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pouring glaze and I'm just going to drip some on there because what I want it to do, I want to create like a little bubble so it kind of makes it 3D. So maybe it sticks out better. I'm going to dry this real quick. All right. And actually, the gel paste would be cool on there too, but I think I guess I can use either one. I think, whoops. Oh, so you have 2 holes in it because I use it to pour.
I can never pull that off. Every time I try to do that, I think I get too close to the edge. No, poking the holes at the top like that.
Yeah, I
think
don't know
I
how
get
he
close, too close to the edge because it ends up, everything goes everywhere. It's a disaster.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to take some, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of, the contour liner. This is the transparent. I'm just going to put some in the center here. And then I'm going to put it on the stem too, so it kind of sticks out. So this will dry clear, but it'll make it look 3D. All right. All right, so why I decide if I'm going to use gel paste or the pouring glaze over the dandelion, I need to go back and revisit the her shoulder. And maybe I'll just use the fabric. I still have plenty of this left over. And maybe I'll just use a thinner. But this looks really ruffly, so maybe if I just get a nice piece of the fabric and just make it really ruffly.
I was going to say, because what you've done to her dress is pretty, it looks ruffled too, so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to.
Hi, Patty.
Cut one more little piece here. I accidentally been wiping my fingers off on the rag, or my clean cloth that I've been using for her dress. All right, let's cut this off. I think that should be plenty. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got more than enough. I'm gonna cut just a little bit more on. Okay, I'm gonna stick it back in here.
No gloves.
Nope. Oh yeah, you know what? I have a whole stash right here. I'm gonna stick some more on. Thank you. Right after this, we're going into town and we're going on a celebratory dinner. So.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to have too much stuff on my hands. Okay. Does anybody else use gloves out there? I tell you what, they are a game changer once you're in the habit of putting them on. It's so nice to take them off and like your hands are not sticky.
Yes.
They're not full of paint. All right. So this one is skinny. And we're just going to ruffle it up. There we go. Dry my hands. I'm smearing a little bit of the paint. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you. I hope it should. It'll dry. It'll dry better. It'll dry prettier. I think. There'll be better color of the fabric. Let me get that little piece off. Some of it's running down because I saturated it, so I'm just going to wipe that off real quick.
Pamela says it's just remembering to put the gloves on is her issue.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That does look pretty good. Now I can see it. The little ruffles.
See, it looks really good.
Yeah. Okay, it fits. I was worried for a second there. I can't wait to take pictures of this when it's all dried. And I'm going to have to, probably what I'll do, I don't know if I should touch it with gold or what I should use on that. But I guess I can practice on this one here that I have.
Oh, there you go.
Because this is the color that it's going to dry.
The rose gold might even look good.
Oh yeah, that's true because this is the rose gold mica.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you think? Should I do the outline of the wings in the contour liner just to give the wings a more outlined, or do you think that's okay like that? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to take a tiny bit of this pouring glaze and I'm going to put it over the glitter paste that I just put on. Let me get a little cup. Let me use this. It'll be easier just to drip it on. Because I know if I pour it on,
says,
it's going everywhere.
Tina says, can you sprinkle diamond dust on while it's still wet? Sprinkle it on what? And Lourdes says,
diamond dust, like clear glitter? Is that what that is?
Yeah. It's like the glass.
Oh, yeah. I think I have some of that over my glitter stash.
Lourdes says outline. Donna Sue says outline.
Okay. Yeah, we're outlined then. All right, so this will spread out just a bit, I bet. But this also going to make the glitter and the dandelion stick out a little bit. I had thought about putting a different flower there on top of it so it looked like she was blowing a different flower. But I don't want to change his design. This is his, Andy Skinner's design. So I want to keep it true to, what he has. So I'm going to leave the dandelion. All right. I'm going to turn this just a little bit so it's easy for me. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. I found this humongous Lazy Susan at a thrift store about 5 years ago, maybe even longer by now, but it was $14.99 and I got it. It was somehow marked down and I paid like $5 for it. I don't even know how. Best thrift for crafting I've ever found. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this will dry clear. I think any other color wouldn't look good. I think it needs to stay. I think the focal point needs to be not on the outline of the wings. Veta, I've seen, she's really good at this contour stuff.
Yeah, she is.
Holy cow. She's got some patience. She does like a polka dot and then like another design and she can just, whew.
And, really because she's doing it on reels, but she does it in stages and I'm so impatient. I like instant gratification. But she will do a piece, set it aside, let it dry until it come back the next day, do another part, and I'm like, I don't know how you have the patience.
Okay, well that makes a little bit more sense then. Okay, I was thinking she was doing it all at the same time. I'd be like, oh my goodness. But it comes out so beautiful.
It really does. It really does.
Yeah. All right. Now, what I want to do is my favorite, I think I use this on everything. I'm going to take the gold, even though I could do the rose gold, but I think the gold might be perfect for this. Frame it in because I think the edge needs something. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do that without disturbing the project and making everything run. Let's see how that goes. Do you use wax paste as much as I do? I just love it.
Oh, it's a necessity.
All right. I also find that if you have like a blemish or something, it's very useful to hide it. Like you can disguise anything, like you made a mistake.
Mm-hmm. I know. I always, when I'm, I have to go in with some wax, with some antique paste, always.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that. Frame that in. Wow. Okay, so we're going to do one other thing real quick. I'm going to take this off. I want to show, oops, I can sand that down. I want to take this tape off because I want to show you what I'm going to do to the wood real quick.
Iveta is who we were just talking about.
Yeah, she's live right now too. She's in the Decoupage Queen page, right? The Kings and Queens or something. And the other group.
I don't think so. It's almost 9 o'clock for her.
Oh, I thought she was on today at 3 o'clock for some reason. I thought I saw something.
No, she was on this morning at.
Oh, okay. So at the time change. Okay, different.
Yeah, she was on at 10 o'clock this morning. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't want to paint this. I really like the wood. So what I like to do to bring back the wood to like a restored finish. Generally, if there's scratches or some discoloration, I like to use the restore finish. And I chose walnut. Oh, look. Of course, I've got a bunch of glue or paint on my leg. I'll have to finish that later. But I just want to show you what this looks like, how much it transforms. Do you ever use this stuff? Do you ever do furniture, or do you just do like home decor projects?
No, I used to do furniture, but I don't have anywhere to put it.
Yeah.
So after, after so many, it's like, okay, now what?
Right. I hear
You know what? I was giggling. You said I've got it on my leg, and I was thinking you meant your leg, your body. Duh.
Oh, no. Yeah. Of course, I've got it on my leg, but I've got it on the leg of this. I'm going to... No, the leg of the nightstand, but I'm just going to show you what this does on the outside here, just how it freshens it up. Because sometimes, see these little scratches here? It'll totally hide that and blend it all. This stuff is amazing. All right. Oops, I just dropped my sponge. Let me grab it.
Oh my goodness.
See how it just makes that.
Oh, just beautiful.
I'm not gonna get directly to the edge because I know myself. And at this angle, I'll get it all over my design. So I'm just showing you basically how to do it. And I'll go back to get it closer.
What a difference.
Right? Super easy. And you just simply put it on, let it dry. And then you can, if you have excess, you can wipe it off with a cloth. But you do it over the whole thing. And it's amazing how there's like scratches or just some discoloration. It'll just make it look, it just refreshes it. But I wanted just to do that so it could be, so you can kind of see.
Oh my goodness,
how it
that
frames
looks
in
so good.
I still have 9 minutes. Okay, so what do you think about, should I do anything to her face? Should I do anything else to her? Does she need some more pearls going down the side of her head? I feel like she maybe a couple more. Or, I don't know. I just wish it was all dry so we could see better. Yeah. This
gotta
all
love,
dry.
gotta love the lag.
Oh, the lag. Yeah.
Yeah. Luann says it looks great now. The wood looks great now, she said.
Yeah, and I'll cover the whole thing with this stuff. And then once it's all done and dried, I'll take a nice picture and I'll post it on the decoupage, or I'll give it to you to post, or I'll post it on my page.
Yeah. Sue says, nope, no more pearls.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's play with this real quick. I've got this piece of fabric that is already dried. So I'm going to put a little bit of the rose gold like Terry suggested. I'm going to put a little bit of the gold. And let's look at the difference. The only thing is I have to grab the rose gold real quick. I wasn't going to use it, but I like that idea. I have, of course, all of the colors.
Yes. All the goods.
So all the goodies. So I just grabbed it. So here is, let me see. I think this is it. I just want to make sure I get my glasses on.
Hi, Trees.
Yep, rose gold. Oh, yeah. See that?
See, I just think that'll be yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. And then, so the gold might be too much. And let's see. I don't think the purple fits. I don't think those look good. This one, oh, it's same road. No, it's red. But I don't know why they call that red, because that doesn't look red to me. But
there's another color that's like that. Which one?
Oh yeah, you know what I like is I also like the fire red, the fire gold one.
Yes.
Ooh, this copper's, look at that one. The copper is pretty too. Just put these ones away. Oh, by the way, this is the best thing ever. It's a 3-drawer. It holds those little pods for coffee, but it holds all of your wax paste. I found it at a thrift store once.
That's
And
perfect fit.
Okay, so let's try a little bit of the rose gold. Okay. It's definitely lighter. Adds a different. I do like it. Let's see how that looks on here. Okay. Let's put that to the side and let's take a peek at the copper now. Let me just wipe my finger off. All right. And this one might be too bright. Let's see. Actually, it's so close you can't even see it. So that would not be a good choice. Let me put that one away. It's deceiving. It looked way prettier in the jar. All right. Now, where did I put the gold? Here's the gold. Let's see. Maybe the gold. Old tried and true gold, right?
Right? The oldie but goodie.
Yep. And sometimes, I'm sure you do the same thing, but I like to mix them a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So now it's kind of between the gold and the rose gold. I think I like the rose gold. I think I like your suggestion. I think the gold pulls away from the wings too much. I would like the dress to stay in, its own little category. What do you think?
I like the rose gold. Sue says the rose gold is the best. Such a soft look.
Yes, it really is. It's beautiful. Oh, and one other thing I like to do with the, where did I put it? Here it is. Sometimes I like to take a little bit of the wax paste and a little brush. And I like to just use it to highlight. Like, I don't know if this is the right color for this, but just give her, right where it's the darker, brush it and give just a little bit of a shine. Just to the certain areas that.
Luann says rose gold. Ari says rose gold.
Okay, perfect. There we go. I like it.
Pamela says, I agree. The rose gold is soft.
Yes. All right. Right now it looks, it's going to look way better, I think, when it dries. Like, this will be different. All this will be different. And of course, her outfit will be way different once it dries. Because that's the color it's going to be. Yeah, well. One last thing. Should I put a pearl in the dandelion or is that too much? Overkill? Probably overkill. I gotta pull it out. Now it looks like a lollipop. I'm gonna pull it out. Wish me luck. There we go. Whew.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So
gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm done a couple minutes early, but oops.
No worries.
There we go.
Let me
but
pull
I
you
like
back up here. I love it. Sue says she can't wait to see the picture. Shannon, how will you seal the fabric? Luann is asking.
I don't think you have to seal the fabric hardener. Do you, Terry?
Not fabric.
I don't think you do.
Not fabric. No, I've never.
Yeah. So here, this is the knob. And it's going to go, I think it goes right underneath her. So, and if this one is too gaudy, I tried to just find something that was clear because clearly the one that I don't want to use this one. That's just too big.
Yeah, that's big.
So I like this little one here. And if I might even find, sometimes they come with those little teeny brass knob ones. If I can find one of those laying around, I might use that one. This would have been really cool if I would have maybe moved the paper over and this could have been the dandelion. That would have been neat. But too late for that. Oh, oopsies.
Oh my goodness.
I know. All right. Well,
gorgeous.
2 minutes early.